Welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Searching for the Truth, the Amanda Knox story. Now, this is an ABC News kind of special report kind of crime thing. It's treated as a series, one season. It's only got one episode, so it's not really a season. It's about 42 minutes long. Yeah, 42 minutes long, and it's an ABC News special, as it says there. It's just, why are they talking about it in 2025, which is when this came out, even though the entire ordeal happened back in 2007? Well, because there's a new series on Hulu that was coming out around that time, called The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, and or something along those lines. But it's a there's been other versions of this story. There's a TV movie, I believe. Oh, it's not gonna really. Okay, there it is. Murder on Trial in Italy, and that stars Hayden Panettiere. You know her from Heroes and a bunch of other things, mostly from Heroes. It's just there's also there's a Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox. Why? Why is this being revisited? Well, she's still around, and spoiler, yes, she got arrested and sentenced to 26 years in prison, but they re-examined the evidence and discovered she didn't do it. Didn't do what? Well, okay, well, I have to go through that because, honestly, I think I knew something like this happened back then, but I don't remember any of it. I was never a true crime, and this is well before podcasts. I was never really into true crime stuff. So, a girl from America goes to Italy for college, finds a place to live with a bunch of other women, and one night she discovers that her roommate, Meredith Kirchner, from England, has been murdered. And because of the way she reacted to a lot of the things that were discovered and how she was acting around that time, the police and the media sort of took her story and in a direction that didn't line up with how she said things happen. And it became more of a media circus, and again, I don't know enough about this to know whether she did do it or not, and she just got away with murder. I don't know. But she does work, I think, with the Innocence Project, because a lot of what I did see in this, obviously, this is going to be biased in her favor because she is literally at the center of this documentary, this single episode documentary. It is about her, and she is telling her story, telling her side of things, telling what she was thinking and feeling. She's interviewed in this. It's not a thing that talks about it and then they do recreations and do other stuff. There's actual footage. There's actual audio from voicemails and things like that. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that show. I think even from the police records, the video that they took when they examined the crime scene. All of that is in here, or at least parts of it, important parts of it, and it's talking about how she was just a dumb kid who was basically sort of forced into confessing to a degree, at least enough to make her sound guilty, and then they could run with that. And then when it went to court for the trial, they got real weird. The prosecution said she's part of a sex murder cult or something. Again, I don't know enough about this to make a judgment one way or the other, because I don't know any of the evidence. I don't know any of the evidence except what was provided here, and but she tells her story, and strangely, well, maybe not the last person I'd expect, but a person I did not expect shows up in this. Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, that's a name you might remember. Remember her being the intern that hung out with Bill Clinton? Well, Bill Clinton apparently did the hanging out, but still, she's producing, I think, this Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox series on Hulu, which is available now, but not through Disney Plus. So she produced this because she also kind of became I guess, a confidant. She interviewed her on her podcast. Monica Lewinsky has a podcast and is talking about how women get into a situation. Many women can get into a situation where they never really asked for any of this, where people with power helped decide their fate and who they were and what their who sort of shouted over their voice when it came to this. Monica Lewinsky was seen as a certain type of person because of the situation in which she was found. There's a lot more details than what we just remember, the limited amount of information we remember when we think about the whole affair with Bill Clinton and cigars and other stuff like that. Again, I don't know Monica's entire story. I don't see everything from her point of view either. I don't know any of that stuff. But apparently they teamed up and created this series, and this is kind of a jumping off point to explain for people like me who really had no idea what was going on with this, or have since forgotten in the last 20 plus years. And so you get an idea. It's sort of a true crime drama documentary promo item for the series about a very real true story of a very real young woman who's 20 in Italy and fell in love real quick with a cute rich boy, and suddenly everybody became a suspect until they actually did find the suspect. But she still went to trial. So it's interesting. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not a big crime documentary kind of thing. But yeah, this is, if you want some kind of follow-up, if you followed this story way back when in 2007, this might be a nice little capper to what went on, the refresher to what went on, and you might get some closure that thankfully she did. So again, I don't know enough about these people to be able to say anything much one way or the other, but it was an interesting story. So if that's your thing, go check it out. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 39. 39. Oh. Did that say 39? 39. Says... Okay, well, it can't be 39 because we already watched 39. 39, if you can see here, is... Investigation Shark Attack. So maybe something got reset on this picker that no, well, should prevent rerolls. I don't know what's going on, but we'll have to pick another number. We're running out of numbers, by the way. There's 19. Let's see what 19 is. Feels like we've seen this one too. No, we have not. 19 is something we have not watched yet. And surprisingly, in the limited number of shorts we have left in this series, wow, we got one. So I don't know how long these shorts are, but they are for a very, very young audience. They could be 2 minutes long, they could be 5, they could be 10, I have no idea. We'll watch an appropriate amount for me to get the point of this series. So it could be 1, could be 3, I have no idea. When we watch CoComelon Animal Time. Some of you parents might be familiar with CoComelon. So, alright. That's what we're watching. Oh, I just realized we just picked our 2300th episode. That's 2,300 episodes. I was going to make a big deal about leading up to that. Well, guess what? Now we know what it is. 2,300 consecutive episodes every day since Disney Plus launched in late 2019. And I only just realized now there's a very good chance that we will make it to June and episode 2400. Give or take, it's going to be close. But yes, I thought for sure that this would be the last 100th anniversary kind of thing, because I make a big deal about every 100th episode. But no, we may, unless something goes wrong or things get pulled or they don't add a lot of new content, we will probably make it to episode 2400 in June. So that's what we're doing. But tomorrow, for now, we're doing Coco Melon Animal Time. The next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.